Hi there, welcome to another Mustang Mondays. I'm not sure how many I've done now, I've lost count, but this one is a really important one. I want to show you all the cabs on the Mustang GT, and the reason for that is because there's so many, and also there's so many that I really like. In real life, when you're using a valve head or whatever head, type of head, whatever you use, the cab is a really important part of your tone. It's the last frequency that your ears or the mic or whatever hear or pick up. It's the last chance you get to shape the EQ. So that is why it's so important. And different cabs, sometimes we all go out buying new heads, falling out with this head for whatever reason, and you go buying another head, and sometimes just going and buying another cab can make the world of difference, and save you a lot of money as well. So anyway, in the GT Mustang, the GT40 Mustang, there is tons of cabs. I think there's 26 of them altogether. They're really good, and the difference between them from one cab to the other and what they do to your tone is massive. It's really exaggerated, and it's very useful in shaping your tone. I'll remind you this at the end of the video, but if you do have a GT Mustang, then I would strongly advise choosing the amp first, then going straight to the cabs, choosing the cab, and then going back and then EQing your tone through the amp head. It's going to be a high gain video, and I'm going to be using the Friedman amp through 26 different cabs on the GT Mustang. We're using the camera mic, by the way. So let's go. Okay, I'm back. I've got the King V out. It's beautiful, and this is my live guitar, what I call my live guitar. It's the guitar that I will always use live, so that's why it's called that, obviously. But yeah, it's got EMGs in. I just love the balance of the guitar, the way it sits on the strap when you stood up. That is the main reason that I like it live. The neck's beautiful. I was one of the first people to get one of these in the UK, and with I think it was my first Jackson on my Jackson endorsement, the first one that I got, and my God, that's how good this guitar is. That's another reason why I like it, because I've not played this for whenever the last video is the last time this guitar was actually out of its case. So the last video using this guitar was the last time I played it, and it's still in tune. So anybody that said anything about Jackson Floyd Roses not being good, I don't think there is anybody, but if there is anybody, then they're lying. It's in drop C, by the way, which feels really low because I'm playing in D nowadays. Cab number 1 is a 57 Champ. Excuse me 1 minute, that's better. Cab number 1 is a 57 Champ, and it's probably not going to be that pleasant with this amp, but here you go. Cab number 2 is 65 Princeton. Cab number 3 is GA15. 57 Deluxe. '61 Brown. '65 Deluxe. By 12 Supersonic. EV. GB15 112. Twin. Excelsior. .212 Supersonic. That's loud. 57 Bandmaster. Bassman. .212 Blue. .412 75 watt to Marshall, obviously. Okay, 412B 75 watts. GB. .412B GB. It's a bass cab. So I think when they put a B after the cab, it obviously means the bottom one, not the angled one. The square one, whatever. More square one, yeah, whatever. 412 V30, now we're talking. .412B V30. .412 Soldano. .412 FRD Freeman, probably. .412B FRD, so it's the bass code of the Freeman. By 15 D130. That's it. That's all of them. So there should be 26 there, unless I missed one. Or my camera kept misbehaving in that video, which is doing a lot of lately, and it's making me angry. It keeps going off in the middle of when I'm filming, and it's really annoying. I don't know what's causing it. Anyway, that's all the cabs. I hope that gives you a good idea of how much versatility and variety there is for tweaking your tone. Obviously I only used one amp and one setting through all those different cabs, but I think it gives you a good idea of how you can change your patch just by selecting a different cab. Some cabs are louder than others, but you've got to turn the volume down on the patch and save them. after that, obviously. But in real life, some cabs will project much better than other ones. Yeah, I really like it. I love having those cabs to cycle through. And like I say, if I could give you one tip when you're dialing a tone on the Mustang, I would definitely say pick your amp, then move along to the cab section and find your cab, and then go back and then dial in your tone, because each cab is so different and gives such a different feeling. Another thing, what's rare on when we're talking about the world of amp modelling, okay, I'm not big usually on tons of cabs. I usually find 1, 2 or maybe 3 that I really like when I'm using any kind of amp modeler or any kind of plugin, and I usually stick to them. Now on this amp, that's totally different. On this amp I've got probably, I reckon, a good 8 of those, or maybe even 10 are usable and good, and I like them all for different reasons. So yeah, they give you a lot of cabs and they're very good, and they are great to use to tweak your tone. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoy my you're enjoying my Mustang Mondays. I will see you next Monday. Now I don't know how many Mustang Mondays I'm going to do. I guess when I run out of things to do with the Mustang, then that will be the end of that. But I do need to put it against my EVHs in like a tone test, a blind tone test. That's coming up soon when I get a chance to do it. So keep watching.